Welcome to the course of Introduction to Rail Transportation. In this lecture, we will give a general picture of what a train is. We're going to cover the following aspects: the concept of a train, how different types of passenger trains are powered, how freight trains are powered. We have just introduced the classification of tracks on which trains can run from starting station to the destination. Now we come to know the exact concept of a train and the ways they are powered. Trains are so commonly seen that it seems we know them well by judging the outer shape. The truth is, we can have a better understanding of what train is. The concept of a train. What is a train? A train is a form of transport consisting of a series of connected vehicles that generally runs along a rail track to transport freight or passengers. Motive for a train is provided by a separate locomotive which is attached to the train head, namely a locomotive plus vehicles. Freight train, locomotive, steam locomotive, diesel and electric locomotive plus freight cars. Passenger train, electric locomotive plus passenger cars. Trains involve passenger trains and freight trains. In the early 19th century, almost all trains were powered by steam locomotives. Later, steam locomotives were replaced by diesel and electric locomotives. Although steam locomotives are still used in heritage railways, which are operated in many countries for the leisure market, the most common types of locomotives are diesel and electric locomotives. How different types of passenger trains are powered. Types of passenger trains. Passenger trains are numbered by a capital Chinese phonetic letter followed by numerals. The letters refer to different types of passenger trains. Like here, Gao refers to high-speed train with a speed of 350 kilometers per hour, D, C. And also we have other types of passenger trains. Power distributed passenger trains. For passenger trains, you might notice high-speed trains running with a speed of over 200 kilometers per hour with G trains, C trains, and D trains included. Are power-distributed EMU trains in which power is distributed among several vehicles. It means power source is an engine or an electric motor scattered between vehicles of the train rather than concentrated on the locomotive. Power centralized passenger trains. For other types of passenger trains, they run at a speed below 200 kilometers per hour and are powered by locomotives. So they are called power centralized trains. A power centralized train is the most traditional operation mode in railway transportation. A single power locomotive pulls several powerless vehicles and runs on the track. Most of the locomotives are pulling vehicles at the front end of the train, and some of them push vehicles from the rear. How freight trains are powered. Power-centralized freight train is the most traditional operation mode in railway freight transportation. A single power locomotive pulls several powerless vehicles and runs on the track. Most of the locomotives are pulling freight vehicles at the front end of the train, and some of them push freight vehicles from the rear. The reverse push from the rear of a vehicle is more commonly used for freight and military purposes than for passenger transport. Power-centralized freight trains are characterized by large voltage electric locomotives pulling as many as at least 50 different types of freight vehicles with a certain range of weight limit. The development of railway heavy-haul transport have been paid more attention by more and more countries, and are being internationally recognized as the direction of the rail freight transport. Heavy-haul and high-speed transport is a new need for the development of our country's rail freight transport. Through learning of this lecture, we have understood the concept of a train, learned how different classes of passenger trains are powered, learned how freight trains are powered. We need to master some basic related words and expressions of what a train is: motive power, passenger train, freight train, power distributed passenger train, power centralized passenger train, power centralized freight train, large voltage electric locomotive, heavy-haul transport. Want to know more about China's rail transportation? Stay with us till next time. Thank you.